Hey everybody, you're looking at the Huawei Mate 20 on the left and the Mate 20 Pro on the right. So the Pro model, as you can see, has a much larger notch than the standard Mate 20. That's because the Mate 20 Pro's notch isn't just home to the 24 megapixel selfie camera, but also an array of sensors such as a dot projector, flood illuminator, and an IR camera that, as you've guessed by now, offers real 3D facial scanning just like the iPhone X. For my test, unlocking the phone is just as fast as the iPhone XS, but if you're not into that, the Mate 20 Pro has a fingerprint reader underneath the screen too, and it's not as fast as the Vivo V11s, but it works. So the regular Mate 20 doesn't get any of that, so you still have the hardware fingerprint sensor on the back, and on the front, if you want to unlock with your face, it's just a 2D flat face unlock. So the Mate 20 Pro has a 6.4 inch OLED panel, and as you can see here, colors are very vibrant. Everything's very punchy, and the screen is even curved on both sides, just like the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 or the Samsung Galaxy S9. The standard Mate 20 has an LCD panel, 1080p resolution, but at least you get a much smaller notch. So both phones get Huawei's triple camera system, but once again the Pro has better specs. The cameras have a higher megapixel count and a lower f-stop. So I'm going to focus the rest of this video mainly on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro because that's the true flagship device. So the three cameras on the Pro consist of a 40 megapixel f1.8 aperture main lens, an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, and the third camera it's a new 20 megapixel wide angle lens just like the LG phones. Previously on the P20 Pro, that third camera sensor was a monochrome lens. I'm so glad Huawei went with a wide angle. I just think there's so much more you can do. You get more into the frame. It's good when you're traveling, when you're shooting architecture. So I didn't get much time to test the camera, but Huawei has proven with the P20 Pro that it is one of the best camera makers in the game, and the Mate 20 Pro should keep that up. The phone can still recognize objects instantly, and the triple lens setup really offers multiple useful shooting perspectives without the photographer needing to move back and forth. So I also really like this new video shooting mode, which uses the phone's AI to detect human beings in the frame and then adjust the footage with these filters in real time. So you get different footage such as bokeh, or this one right here, which as you can see only lights up color in some humans while leaving the rest of the frame black and white. So this is inspired by Sin City, the movie or the comic. So all this is made possible because the Huawei Mate 20 phones run on Kirin 980, which is Huawei's own 7nm chipset. Now 7nm, it's a breakthrough in mobile chipset technology, and right now only Apple and Huawei have accomplished this. Qualcomm's Snapdragon and Samsung's Exynos are both behind. And of course, the Mate 20 Pro has all the other features that you'd expect from a 2018 flagship. It is rated IP68 for water resistance, it has stereo speakers, and for the first time for a Huawei device, the phone has wireless charging. In fact, the Mate 20 Pro can double as a wireless charger and charge other phones. That is damn cool. Oh yeah, and the Mate 20 Pro and the standard Mate 20 both ship with Android 9.0. This makes LG and Samsung look so bad because they're still releasing phones right now with Android 8.1. So I'm in a lucky spot in that I get to test all the new phones, and I honestly think the Huawei Mate 20 Pro is the most complete package yet this year. I don't know how much this thing costs because Huawei won't tell me at the time of me making this video, but I expect it to be priced around $1,000, around that Samsung Apple price. And why shouldn't it? Huawei has proven that it is on the same level as Apple and Samsung, if not a little bit higher to be honest. I'll have more on the phone in the coming days. Thanks for watching.